Hello everyone, welcome to Hans's Creations. Today I'm going to show you my brand new pinball machine. This is my Lego pinball machine. These two is where I can put obstacles on, like this and this. The differences from mines and normal pinball machines is that this one goes back and then forward instead of forward and then backwards. And another thing is there's no hold in the middle. And another thing is when this thing moves back, there's enough space for the ball to go in. The thing I'm using as the ball is a bead, and the way to get it out is to dump it out on the side. This is how, if the ball falls in here, it'll go down here and then come out again, so you can play another time. And if it falls in the bottom hole, it goes into this, so you have to dump it out to get it out again. The way these work, have these Technic pins on the back. The reason I'm using both of these and none of the blues is that the blue ones make the thing go slower, and these are all the sections of this. This is the bottom section. These are another section, and this is the last section. These make more room on it so the whole entire board fits, and it keeps these from going over here. These are the paddles, the thing to move the ball forward, and they're very important to play the game. This is the part where the game's played on. The ball will go up and you hope to get it in here and not in the hole created in the bottom by this and these two. These studs right here make these from going all the way up, going higher, going too high. And one of the last ones is the rubber band. It's not really a section, but it's very important. It's hooked onto this Technic piece, and then it wraps around on these two, so these can't go back out if you move it forward. All of these here are other obstacles, and I'm going to tell you more things about the obstacles. You can combine these together, which you probably already know, and you can combine them like right here. It makes the game more harder. Sometimes the balls can fall out from the back, or they can get stuck here, but you can just jiggle it a bit or move up and down to get it out. And if it gets stuck here, you can either move it or move this like that. For example, if I want to find a place to put these, I'll put it here. I can put them here or on here, and I can keep them there. Or I can put them here. Here and here are usually the best places, because sometimes if it's kept here, it's sort of hard to tell if it's the pieces you're gonna use for this. But it doesn't. But you don't need to have any extra pieces, because you can use the pieces off here, like putting this right there. But you might not use the ones on the sides, because those protect it. So use other ones, like at the top here. Put it there. That's all about the obstacles. You see the ramp right here? This thing can actually be adjustable. It can go this high or this low. The reason it's useful is that the lower it is, the faster it goes. So you'll get your ball quicker. But if it goes too fast, sometimes it might go too far. So what you do, you just adjust it higher. And then that decreases how far it goes. See? But it also makes it very slow. And sometimes mine get the ball stuck. And the lowest the thing can go is all the way down, pushed onto the studs. I'm going to show you a couple of times of me playing, just to show you how to play. If you want to, if it's too easy, then add obstacles. If it's getting too hard and there isn't any obstacles, it's probably because you're supposed to do these fast. And if it's hard, when you're having the obstacles, like for me, you should simply just take off the obstacles. Sometimes the sides will fall out, but it's simple to put. If you like this video, don't forget to share this with your friends and family. And please like and subscribe. And if this video gets 10,000 views, then I'm going to show you how to make this pinball machine by yourself. Bye!